Caldwell County, TX. An innocent man has received over $1.6 million from a civil lawsuit because he was beaten and framed by cops for being 100% compliant and never committing a crime. Our client feels vindicated, said attorney Carl Seelbach, of Doyle and Seelbach PLLC. If there's one thing about Larry Falkenberry, is his story is consistent from day one. As KXAN reports, a federal jury awarded a Central Texas man more than $1.3 million in response to a civil lawsuit against Caldwell County deputies who arrested him on charges that were never prosecuted by the district attorney's office. Lawrence Falkenberry was also awarded $350,000 in punitive damages related to a deputy who initiated a leg sweep, his attorney said. This infuriating story began back in January of 2015 when Falkenberry's 16-year-old son decided that he would play a trick on his dad for grounding him. So, he called the Caldwell County Sheriff's Department and claimed his dad was drunk and waving a gun. This 16-year-old's prank nearly got his father killed. Advertisement. Deputies responding to the call arrived to find Falkenberry entirely compliant, not drunk and unarmed. He does not even own a gun. These facts, however, were of no concern to the cops who arrived only to assault, injure, arrest, and lie about Falkenberry attacking them. They yelled, "Sheriff's Department! What do you need?" I put my hands up. Turn around and walk backwards. I'll stand here, you come here and put handcuffs on me, Falkenberry said. Why the fuck y'all here? Falkenberry recounted himself saying. Before I could finish the sentence, I got slammed to the ground. Read more. This independent journalist has some serious staying power. Rights equals flexed. While on the ground, deputies rubbed his head into the gravel and punched Falkenberry in the face, leaving his face covered in abrasions. They left me laying on the ground for about 15 minutes, face down, he said. According to the police report, by Deputy Michael Taylor, Falkenberry attacked the cops, and they were forced to beat him in an act of self-defense. I observed Lawrence Falkenberry push Sergeant Yost with the left side of his body and elbow into a tree, causing him to fall and injure his left shin and right kneecap. I observed Lawrence Falkenberry to forcefully resist deputies while attempting to lawfully detain him for officer safety. Deputies detained Lawrence Falkenberry using the least amount of force necessary to gain compliance from Lawrence Falkenberry. If you watch the video, absolutely none of that occurred, he said. I never touched the guy. That was a complete fabrication. After spending 10 days in jail on felony charges of assaulting an officer and resisting arrest, prosecutors finally got around to viewing the surveillance footage that proved their cops were lying thugs. After they had viewed the footage, all charges were dropped. However, in spite of the video clearing Falkenberry and proving the cops lied to set him up, not one of the 3 deputies involved has ever faced discipline. Caldwell County Sheriff's Office deputies Dustin M. Yost, Michael Taylor, and House Eaton, whose first name was not mentioned in the lawsuit, all named in the lawsuit, were never fired for nearly killing an innocent man and lying to frame him and put him in jail. Read more. Teen ran from plainclothesmen chasing him, turns out they were cops so they killed him. Falkenberry, who owns a motorcycle parts shop, was facing several years in prison. This innocent man could have been locked in a cage and deprived of freedom because of these lying cops, and yet it was the taxpayer forced to pay for the police officer's negligence to the tune of $1.6 million. Without the video, I would be in prison. There is no doubt about that, Falkenberry said. Despite dropping the charges, the Sheriff's Department stuck by their story. In response to Falkenberry's lawsuit, the department issued the following statement last year. Defendants specifically deny that they violated plaintiffs' 4th and 14th Amendment rights or any other rights under the United States Constitution or the laws of the state of Texas. Specifically, defendants deny that they used excessive force and unreasonable seizure, fabricated criminal charges, unreasonable search, warrantless search of property as alleged in paragraphs 29 through 32. The video below illustrates 2 powerful points. The first point is that filming the cops saves lives. The second point is that cops will lie to protect themselves and couldn't care less about ruining the lives of innocent people in the process.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I'd like to thank you for all your years of support through the years. As a result, this channel has grown and allowed me an equity partnership in carmarshal.com. Please take the time to check them out. They help you buy and sell your next car, even have a negotiating tool to save you from the hassle of haggling with multiple dealers. The link is in the description below. Please click and help support and give if you can too through PayPal or Patreon. Thanks again.